49ers. Where are they at? They're 3-4 right now. They look like a team that is still searching for what it is. Losing Brandon Ayuk for the year is a massive blow. Christian McCaffrey still on the sideline. Deebo Samuel having trouble staying on the field. All the way around, after the way they played against a Chiefs team that's also wounded was, I would say, concerning. But I'm not ready to hit the panic button yet. And there are a couple of reasons why. One, presumably they will get healthier. The hope is they get McCaffrey back after their bye. Now, the Achilles tendonitis is something that is not exactly the best circumstance to be dealing with an older running back. But there is some hope in that it hasn't flared up as they've started ramping back up. Deebo Samuel presumably will continue to be a big part of the picture. Ricky Pearsall is back on the field now. They've still got Nick Bosa and Fred Warner. The hope is Nick Sorensen, as their new defensive coordinator, continues to grow in the role. They'll get Dre Greenlaw back. I'm not concerned about the talent on the Niners roster. I still think it's good enough. I also think the division being where it's at, like, this is almost the opposite of the NFC North, where the division, I think, helps them out. The Cardinals won last night, and the Cardinals look like they're going to be a good competitive team like they were last year. But I don't know that they're yet. The Rams have dealt with a million injuries, and the Seahawks are still working through the transition from Pete Carroll to Mike McDonald. So 10, 11 wins could wind up being enough to take the NFC West. And I think the Niners can easily get there. And if they get there and they have some semblance of health in January, they're a very dangerous team going into the playoffs. And I think it's going to be good for them, too, to have to lean on Brock Purdy a little bit more for two different reasons. Number one, it gives them a clean assessment going into an offseason when they're going to have to make a decision on whether or not to extend him. And then it's also going to force some growth to the team in other areas.